What up, everybody? It's me, Mr. Ride, here with another deck profile to give you that chaos mayhem at your car fighting areas. It is 1:40 in the morning. Been going for a long time. Towards the end of the video, I'll explain why. Nothing bad happened to me, so nothing but good, and God has blessed me, people. All right, so Seraph Snow, one of the favorite decks here, is what brought me to this format. Of course, we have this starter here. I'm not doing the separate ride deck. It's going to be the first card of the lineup. So all the ride deck starters do the same thing for the most part. We got Elder Breath, because we like doubling our power and getting crits, because crits win games. We gotta have a crit right there. Got 7 crit. We'll probably do more. Because the stand, I wish, this front trigger is good for defensive purposes, but it's not bad. It helps us push numbers. Definitely 2 draw, because it helps get cards in the hand. Definitely need those. And of course heals, because we like to live. We're gonna go ahead with the ones. This is the second key piece to getting this card right here, the prison. The prison is how this deck functions. You don't have the prison, then that's just what it is. Her rearguard skill is pretty much this card right here, Shovel Stud. When it's placed, if you have something in prison, Counter Blast, Soul Blast, draw a card. But Shovel Stud says if you got 3 or more, then you get yourself a card. And that's an act ability, so it's not an on place. You can keep doing that as many times as you got Shovel Studs and Soul and Counter Blast. But of course, the PG, nothing to say about that. But one of the MVPs is Bagu Motor. You rest this card here, put something from a unit card from their drop zone into the prison if they have 1 or less. So you can go ahead and start stacking the board with this guy, resting them in the back, start getting things that they've been pitching, because discarding for ride deck instead of hard riding, giggity, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put this to the side here. Of course, we got Pink. She helps us get stuff from hand, because that's where we're going to start attacking. That's kind of what I've built this around, going after the hand, but I also want to make big numbers. So with this next card here, Violet, she's good for the defensive plays. She's only good for being in Guardian Circle. So she's a pseudo perfect guard. Go ahead and pause the video and you can see why. This here is Rouge, Aggro Rouge. She's been here since day 1. She's only gotten better with time. She's like a fine wine. So blast 1, lock something up in the front row, 2 or more in the prison. She gets a +5 to her attack and a +10 to her shield. So the opponent's going to have to always wonder what they need out of prison, because she's going to be a constant threat of being 15k and or a 15k attacker or a 15k shield. The card that's going to draw the most hate in aggro is this card right here, Turquoise. She is a fantastic card. When she's in the front row, something comes out of prison, it gets an automatic -5 until the end of turn for its attack. So you start putting in some key pieces, and those are going to start swinging for 4s or negatives or whatever. If you have more, in the front row there, they're going to be swinging for 0. So she's a very good card. But you got to make sure that you defend her at all costs if you don't have more in hand. This card right here really pushes the deck forward because it attacks your opponent's hand. You're putting stuff from their hand into prison, so there's no restrict, what's the boy name? Trickstar. So you can go ahead and start putting things from their hand into the prison. if they have four or more. If you have three or more cards in prison already, you can choose one of your units, and it gets +5 to the end of term. You know, we like making numbers. We like controlling our opponent's hand and guard potential. And of course, the last card here is Seraph Snow. The whole deck really is amazing. I feel it's gotten a lot more fun because of the second set. Counter Blast 1, lock up 2 units, and she gets a triple drive if there's 3 or more. 1 or more, she gets 10K. So 23K swinging every time. So the changes I would probably make is probably taking out Violet and putting back in old boy here, Grappler External. Grappler External is a pretty good card, you know, swinging for 15. He doesn't need that much. He doesn't require that much. And Azalea, I'm gonna do some toying around with Azalea and taking some cards out to use her 2 or more, because that's usually the whole thing there. 2 or more in prison and you benefit. So that's the deck profile. Definitely I'll keep y'all posted on other stuff. So as far as life is concerned, I had to move from South Carolina to Virginia to be closer to my daughter. That has always been a goal of mine to do. Got my own place, paying my own bills, working at a different job. I'm very happy to be working where I'm at, and just a lot of things God has blessed me with, and I definitely appreciate everybody who stuck around, still subscribing and everything. So go ahead, tell your mama, grandma, auntie, nephew, brother, sister, her other significant, so we can come here and get along. Holla, holla, and holla.